Hey everyone, it's Mari here, and Kelly Barron and I have decided for our Scrap the Challenge series that we are going to challenge ourselves this week to use a Project Life card on our layout, or cards plural. And so I'm just showing you here my Project Life card stash. At least these are my 4x3 cards, and this is the size that I chose from for my layout. So I'm just showing you a variety of the different cards that I have, and I organize my 4x3 cards by collection. And so some of these are Becky Higgins Project Life kits. Some of them are these ones I'm showing you right now are Heidi Swap. And so I just have a whole bunch of different brands of cards, like I said, organized by the collection that they came in. And so that way I suppose they're with colors that are similar in amongst themselves. So I've just got them organized in these fridge containers, and these are perfect for Project Life cards of this size. And I think I might have picked these up at HomeSense or maybe Bed Bath & Beyond. I can't remember which one, but anyways, they're really, really handy little containers. And so this is a lot of cards, and it's probably not even a quarter of what some of you have. So I know that lots of us have these cards built up in our stash, and we could do a lot of Project Life layouts and never use up all of these cards. So it's really great to incorporate them into our other kinds of scrapbooking layouts as well. And so that was what our challenge was for this week, was to use them on a different kind of layout other than Project Life. And so I'm going to be scrapping a 12x12 layout today. I'm going to be scrapping a picture of a recent vacation that we went on. And you can see that I'm going to be using this pinwheel silhouette cut file from the Hip Kit Club. And I think it was from June or July of 2015 that we got this download of this cut file, and I really liked it. And I love that pattern paper behind the cut file. It's by the Sea by My Mind's Eye, and this particular piece is called Ocean Breezes, and it's just a really pretty navy with some wave patterns on it. So it really goes well with the picture, which I'm showing you there, which is a picture of us right before we got on the Pacific Whale Foundation boat. So these are a couple of the Project Life cards that I'm going to be using. That bottom one is the one that I'm going to be journaling on. And you can see that I've layered the photo over top of a circle a piece of pattern paper that I had in my stash that actually I cut out of some paper from a Hip Kit back in the summertime. And so I found those circles in my scraps, and I thought that they would work really well for layering on this particular layout. So that red tag is from the Chamel Starshine collection, and there's another one of those circles, and I actually ended up finding 3 of those circles with anchors on them, and I'm going to use them in 3 different spots, 3 different clusters on the layout, including the cluster that's going to include the photo mat that you'll see me working on here. So I worked in some little acetate pieces as well into the layout, and some gold accents also, and you'll see me using those different bits in the different layering that I'm going to do in the clusters. These are just some other circles that I cut using my circle punch and this piece of pattern paper from my stash. I think that was from maybe our October Hip Kit. And I'm just going to use a little bit of a circle and star theme here as well. You can see the back side of that paper. I ended up cutting a chunk of the paper out behind that solid white paper section just so that I could use some more of that pattern paper in the layout. So if I was to actually flip this over, you could see a big hole in the back of that layout, but nobody's ever going to see that, right? So I just wanted to cut some of that out because the red in this layout's just that really kind of a browny red. It's really pretty. I like it, almost kind of like a rusty red. So I'm just going to take a few little die cut pieces. Once again, I think that tag is from the Chamel collection. This is just a piece from that ephemera bit that was from I think Maggie Holmes' open book, and I end up making a banner out of that piece too. So I'm just going to take all kinds of little die cuts, and you'll just see me layering them up. I'm sorry, I'm out of the frame of the camera there a little bit. There we go. That's better. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out at this point where I want everything to go. And I'm going to just fiddle around with moving things around a little bit until I'm satisfied with the balance and how things look. So I just wanted to continue that circle theme above that project life card a little bit. And I want to use a little bit more red above it. And there's actually a little Chamel wooden button that's going to be on that acetate star in this same little cluster that I'm working on. So I just took that little piece of ephemera and just fishtailed at the end to make a banner out of it as well. So just to kind of keep with the same cut lines, I guess, on those papers instead of it just being like a blunt square end. So I'm just gonna now move up to that photo mat cluster, and I'm just gonna work away on seeing what I can put up there. I wanted to put something with a star up there as well, because there's a star down at the bottom with that acetate piece that's under that Chamel button. And so I found this little piece of chipboard on a chipboard sheet in my stash that had a little star on it, and continuing that gold, I just put another little circle behind that tag just to layer another circle in there. And now you can see that I just cut this piece off of a Project Life card. It says Explore the World, which goes with, this is kind of a travel theme layout, right? So it kind of goes with that. And I just took another little Project Life card that had some grid pattern on it and cut it into a little banner, and some more of the patterned paper up there from the By the Sea collection. I put a little brad up there and a little chipboard star with some gold. And now I'm just going to add some color shine. Actually, this is not color shine. This is Shimmer's Eggnoggin. And I'm just going to put some of that in there. I think that's a Vibes. And it's really pretty. It's a lot like Heidi Swapp Color Shine. It's similar. It's gorgeous. It's just got a really, really beautiful shine to it for sure. Really nice shimmer. And I'm also going to put some navy color shine on here too. And so I'm just going to dab up some of the excess there. And you can see that I've put the title there, Oh Yeah, Peck Slappin', because the journaling that I do here is about the whale watching that we did and how we actually got to watch the whales peck slap. And we got to see a lot of that actually on this trip. February is a really great time to go to Hawaii because the whales are there having their babies, and there were thousands, literally thousands of them in the area out by Maui, in front of Lahaina and Kihei. You could just sit on the beach and watch the whales. It's so beautiful to see. So I'm just finishing up those little splotches of splatters there, and I think I'm almost done. I actually ended up adding some sewing off camera, and I'll show you that too. I think right now I'm looking for a roller stamp, and I'm going to add, I think, a little stamp here, an American craft stamp that says Go See Do, and I just put that on there with some navy Stampin' Up! Ink. I think it's Midnight Muse is the color that I used there. So I'm just going to stamp off in a variety of little spots here, and then I will show you my sewing, and that is going to be about it. So I really hope you're enjoying these challenges that Kelly Barron and I have been issuing, and I hope you're playing along and getting some inspiration for some layouts that you're doing in your craft room. And don't forget to leave a comment and let us know if you were participating in the challenge. Thanks so much for joining me today, and have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.